Welcome to English A Term 3. If you have not done these courses and you're enrolled in this one, you still want to start here and make sure you've done today's assignment before you go backtracking and continuing off of these. These courses are open. You have until June to finish them. This course, though, is just beginning. We haven't even begun it yet. So today, all we did, you didn't miss a whole lot, but we did the pre-assessment. So we're clear. There are two sections of English A, Term 3. There's a section in Period 4, which is this time, or there's Period 6. You have been invited to the Google Classroom that corresponds with the section that you're in. Either way, the class meets both in the real, in the physical, and on Zoom at the same time. I'll give you a little video of what that looks like in a few minutes. But it will be in room 306, which is Emily's classroom if you've been to the building in the past, and as well on Zoom with this Zoom link. So there are really zero excuses for not attending class. If you're a full-time remote student, you should only be joining on Zoom. If you're an in-person student, then I expect you to join on Zoom on days that you are not in the physical classroom. So there are really no excuses for missing class this term at all, unless you're really too ill to sit up. Daily, I'm going to keep attendance. So this is going to be how we do our professionality. We've done it in the past just by my observation. I want you to have a chance to actually weigh in. So daily, I will post a short question, a quote, just something for you to respond to. When you respond to that, you'll get 5 points, and those will add up to your professionality grade, which is 20% of the overall grade. The other thing we did today was the day one assignments, right? So we did the pre-assessments. Don't worry about the projects yet. We're going to start that tomorrow. For today, I want you to make sure you take this pre-assessment. You're going to go to Quiz, which is a website where you can take a fun game. We did it in class. It was fun. And just make sure you have your full name, especially if your name is Jose or Ashley, because I have several students with those names. And press start. And then your score will be saved. I'll get it. And when you have finished that assignment, you want to make sure you mark it as done so that it's really easy for me to put the grade in. Okay, so the grade will be here once you've marked it as done. And then after you finish that, come back to classwork. And the last thing to do is the Fixing Fragments assignment. Again, it's a Google Classroom assignment. So you'll have your document right here. All I want you to do is show me that you know what a complete sentence is. You may absolutely get rid of these lines. I left them there in case anyone wanted to print this out. If you do come in person, you may absolutely print out work and write it by hand if you prefer. As we're working digitally, then I want you to make sure you've taken these words, right? And if you want, cut and paste them, but then you want to add on to them to create your full sentence. Either way you look at it, on Zoom or in person, I have to go to English class. All right, you continue on, do the rest on your own. On this section, you're going to underline fragments with a complete sentence. So when you find one like this, you're going to underline it or change the color of it, right? Make it visible to me. And then again, when you finish that assignment, you press turn it in so that I will get the assignment turned in. Make sure you press that button. And that way, it's really easy for me to grade. All right. In your Google Classroom, you can keep track of your own progress and how you are doing. So you go to classwork and you go to view your work. And when you get here, you'll be able to get the grades that you get. So you've noticed you've turned in an assignment, and then you have 3 more assignments that have not yet been turned in. All right. So very easy. Everything's much more clear on the Google Classroom. Please join it now. I can't wait to see you in class.